To make this very basic car, you'll need very basic things. 2 DC motors and 4 wheels. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have a barbecue stick in the middle right here to hold the 2 wheels together as an axle. And we have a straw over here that will connect onto the base that will make a spin like this when it's moving. So we'll be able to go forward and backwards without moving the straw. Now next thing we need are the electronics, which are the Arduino Uno, which is a microcontroller made by Arduino, and a motor driver shield which will drive the 2 motors. For this robot we'll use motor 1 and 2. The other 2 motors are closed. We have a screwdriver to open and close the screws for the motor 1 and 2. We have a 6-volt battery because the Arduino Uno and the motor driver shield converts it into 5 volts for the motors. We have a wire cutter to cut the wires that will go on the DC motors that will get onto here to turn the thing on.
And that's about it, and let's get straight into the build.
We'll start off by connecting the Arduino motor driver shield to the Arduino Uno. Like this, it kind of just clips on. You skip the first 2 pins over here and the first 2 pins over here. You connect it on, you make sure you hear a little snap at the end. After we've done this, we get our 4 wires that we stripped earlier, right there. And we connect them onto the 2 DC motors that have the wheels already connected onto them. These are 2 Lego wheels that I got from a Lego set. So we glue it on over here. Now we glue on the battery right here. And pretty much right now you just glue on everything that you want to glue on, or everything you want on the car. We're trying to keep it as even as we can. We have the Arduino Uno and the motor driver shield at the front, and we have the battery at the back. Now make sure that all the things are glued on properly by gluing on the sides as well,
So nothing falls off on your car.
So you hold your car upside down. Make sure you don't put it on the floor because you could damage one of the Arduinos. And you put a bit of glue where you want the motor to go on. So I want to go over here. I'm going to put some glue right here for the first wheel. And the same thing for the second wheel. And you have to make sure it's straight, like 100% straight, because if it's not, it's going to end up turning in places you don't want it to turn. The next step is to do the wiring. These 2 wires belong to this motor, and these 2 wires go on to motor number 2 because this on the left. Motor number 2 goes on the left, not on the right. But motor number 2 on the right, then the whole code will get messed up and you'll have to fix it later on. So please pay attention to this. Motor number 1 is on the right, and these 2 wires belong to motor number 1. They go right here next to motor number 1. It says it right there. So yeah, we start with the wiring like this. We get 2 wires, and it's a good thing to just wrap them around each other so they don't get too messy. So now your car is done. All you have to do now is upload the code, and before you upload the code, just make sure that when you push the car forward, it goes in a straight line, it doesn't turn, and all the wheels turn. So right now you can see that the front 2 wheels and the back 2 wheels turn as soon as I push it back and forth. Now all you have to do is upload the code. The code will be in the description, so don't worry about that. And another thing you can do to make sure your car is going to work properly is plug in the battery to the thing and make sure that the green light and the red light from the Arduino turns on.
Alright guys, that was it for this week's video. If you enjoyed this Arduino video, give it a big thumbs up. Also share with your friends. Comment down below other video ideas we should create in the future. And as always, stay tuned. Our next video will be coming on Friday.